welcome back to Crosses the Globe. My name is Stephanie.
I'm Allison.
And this is Flosstube episode 50, which is crazy.
Well, we do this a lot.
Still, it's like, and our 2-year anniversary is coming up in like a month, which is crazy. So I was like, hey, Allison, you want to do a little episode 50 with me? And she said yes. Also, we had to do our Make It Murder video, which you guys would have seen came out yesterday if you haven't seen it yet. If you want to participate in our Make It Murder Sal, or you just want to hear a lot about our plans for it, I'll link that in the description below. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. We like to start by thanking people that mentioned us, and I just realized I didn't look them up. So we're not going to do that this time. I will do that next time. I forgot to do that last night. All right, so then we like to congratulate people who are celebrating milestones in the community. Celeste Creates is celebrating 5 years on Flosstube.
Oh, wow, okay. So 50 is not that bad, see? I was thinking 50 was like
a high number.
So many.
Oh, no, there are people in the like 300s,
oh, my
200s.
Goodness.
Yeah, no, we're babies still compared to some of the...
I feel like we do this all the time.
That's because we just do more videos. We do a lot of videos.
Week.
All right, and then Jacinta, our friend who is crafting on the plains, is celebrating 2 years on Flosstube. And Rachel, Licking Floss, our other friend, is celebrating 2 years on Flosstube. So that's amazing. I don't think it's a coincidence that a lot of people that we're like talked to the most are people whose channels started about the same time as ours. I think that's kind of natural. So a lot of the people I watch all the time are about to celebrate 2 years, like right now, or just did. So congratulations. And then I didn't write down any birthdays. I don't feel like there were no birthdays. I didn't write, the notes are not noting today. So, all right. Did you have any finishes?
I do.
We have never talked about stitching at 2 minutes, and this is quite impressive. So when I just forget to write
when you don't do anything, yeah, sure. All right. So I have a finish. This is actually, you called it Rocky Mountain 2. Did that change?
No, it's Rocky Mountain National Park. It's whatever. It's Bear Lake.
It's Stephanie Craig Design. So
now that she's finished the model and we know that it looks good and the colors look good,
they look great.
I will put it up in my Etsy shop. I'll put it up in the Etsy shop. I can do it tomorrow. Yeah, maybe. I can do it by Tuesday.
It's so majestic, isn't it?
I'll at some point this week it'll be up on Etsy, and I'll put it up on Instagram that it's done when it's done. Because I gotta frame it, photograph it. It's.
I thought about doing stuff like that for you, and then I was like,
no, and I have all the frames anyway, but I have childcare very much right now, and so I know I have childcare on Tuesday, but I also have a bunch of other things I have to do when I have childcare this week, so we'll figure it out. I also want to film a video of getting rid of the lines now that we have one that's gridded where the lines are gone, so you can see if you were worried if they really go away. I mean, I don't think you can really see them through the full coverage anyway.
I can't tell at all.
But I'm going to go ahead. I do that anyway when I clean them up, so. And then you guys will see this again when it goes to the state fair.
Thanks.
So yeah, I don't know when it's going to be on Etsy, but it'll be on Etsy soon enough-ish. Ish, yeah.
Soon enough-ish.
Soon enough-ish. Oh, it looks so good, Allison.
Thank you.
Go in my office.
I did this half last year and the other half this year.
You know what, though? Like, it doesn't have any lines in it that, like, show that, because you were working it by columns and stuff, and it doesn't have any grid line. I mean, it doesn't have any, like, column marks in it.
I am a professional.
So it's beautiful. Yeah. Thank you, sister. I'll just go keep that with me.
It was fun. I really like full coverage, and I forget that when they're just sitting there, and then I pick one up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I like the switching and the thinking, and I like it.
I like the switching and the thinking.
It's harder than you would think, but that makes it a challenge.
It's not harder, and I really like it, but because I don't stitch other people's full coverage, I just stitch my own, and model stitching doesn't feel like relaxing stitching. I never pull it out, but I need to. Maybe
not harder, but more labor intensive.
I have more that I want
I only get
to release, and I just need to I need to get. I have another one that's from the same like era, but it's Grand Teton National Park that I started. I need to keep. Oh no, I was going to restart it because I didn't do that much on it. I was going to restart it on gridded. I should just work on that this fall. Okay. I probably won't, but I should make time to work on my own models.
You should.
Because I like them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Also, I need to get it together and get some model stitchers. Not today. Don't worry about it today. Don't say like, oh, I'll do it today. Because I know you guys would, and you guys are really, some of you guys would, and you guys are really nice and have asked me before. And it's like, I'm not organized enough to do that today. Whereas Allison, I can just be like, you know. So anyway, but I need to do that, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, do you have any other finishes?
I do not.
Okay.
Do you have any finishes?
I do. I have one little finish.
Everybody, let's clap. Every time we finish, I'm like, yes.
How good is this?
It's so good.
It's really good.
Oh,
it's not so good. But it's so good. Okay, so
but it's so good.
Sweet Summer Come Again. This is by Blackbird Designs.
Oh, so sweet.
There's 2 designs in the book for this, or in the pattern book for this, and this is the top of the drum. I'm not going to finish it as a drum. I'm going to do both of them in the book. The other one is a needle roll in the book. I'm going to do both of them as pillows. And Allison actually gave me her crushed walnut shells so that I could make some pillows this week.
Mm-hmm. She's like, I don't think that's enough. I'm like, that's enough for like 20 pillows.
Just put it in the bottom and get it
Just
like some. But I stitched this on 32 count vintage porcelain by Lakeside Linen. I started this the last day of June to go ahead and hop onto the Strawberry Moon sale because I hadn't been feeling good or happy or enjoying, like I just wasn't wanting to stitch anything that was so whimsical because I hadn't been feeling whimsical. But then the last day of the month I was like, wait a minute, I do think I want to do this. Mm-hmm. So I started it, and I did my own conversion to Classic Colorworks and
so cute.
Gentle Arts. I did the conversion at Prairie Moon, which we went to Prairie Moon Primitives last weekend, and the video last week was a vlog about our day there. So that's where I didn't, on a different day that we were there, I did my own conversion. I posted this on Instagram if you want a conversion that's Classic Colorworks. Oh, no, this is 100%. No, it's both. It's Classic Colorworks and Gentle Arts. But I love it. And there's the other piece in the thing uses the same color palette, so I'm just going to keep these together.
Yeah.
I stitched it with this little hoop that one of you guys sent me.
That's very cute.
It's a 3-inch princess hoop that is signed by one of the
very cool
original stitchers. But yeah, I love stitching it.
I feel like it'd be a waste to sign the bamboo or whatever they're made out of, plywood or something.
I mean, I love stitching it. I was just in a Blackbird design. I'm in a Blackbird Designs mood, which you guys will see, and I wanted to start a new one, and I told myself I had to finish this one before I was allowed to start that one. Mm-hmm. So I finished this one so that I could start that one. And I finished one and started two, as I want to do. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm going to turn this into a little pillow. I would like to have a little dough bowl of little strawberry pillows in the summertime. Yeah. And next summer I'll probably have 2. Yeah. But eventually it'd be fun to have like a little,
that's so
like
cute.
10 or whatever, however many fits in a dough bowl. Mm-hmm. But I think it looks so good on the porcelain. My Strawberry Fields Forever from Blackbird Designs is on the same fabric, and that's why I knew, like, oh, I really like the red, because it's like a very cool tone baby pink, mm-hmm. and the red really is fun on it. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I also like, so in most places, the strawberries, the plants, and the basket are all made by having 2 variegated threads, so that you end up getting, 4 to a billion colors in the 2 variegations.
Really?
Like there's 2 greens, and then both of those greens have 2 or 3 different shaded areas in them. And so with the basket, that's 2 browns, but each of those browns have like 2 to 4 colors in them. And it makes it just look like infinite colors. Yeah. With not that, but there's only 7, I think, colors in this pattern. Wow. So, yeah.
That seems extra to me, honestly.
I needed like give me 2 D and C's. So I did 600 stitches to finish that. That whole pattern is 1,500 stitches. It's very small. So I just finished it. Friday night, I was like, I want to start this other one. I gotta finish this one, and I just sat down and finished it in one setting. I could have dragged it out for 6 months. But
are you happy? It's so cute.
It's so cute. I'm happy. I'm gonna put it in the Safe Fair. It's not gonna do well. I don't even fully I think I'm gonna put it into Patriotic just because it is a summer stitch. Even though it's not really patriotic, there is a little red, white, and blue in it. Because I don't have anything else
do
for that category, and it doesn't make sense in any category really, and it's not going to do well anyway. But we put all of our stuff in our state fair that we get fully finished in time, just as like a principle, and just so that it's there and people can see and be inspired. And we love going to see other people's stuff, but it's not going to place or anything. It's very small. Okay, so that was my only finish. Yay! Did you have any new starts?
I did.
Ooh, what'd you start?
I started the Hallow Liz Mathews heart. It's one of her freebies on her website.
That's so pretty.
I did not do the color. I don't even know which way it is because I did like nothing. And it's a start, but it's also going to be a restart.
Oh, okay.
After I put the colors in, I don't like them.
Okay.
But I thought I did at first. I was like, it's going to be so like whimsical and cool, and the leaves are black. No, I don't know who I was.
Does it have charted
colors? I'm a different person today, so.
Does it have charted colors?
It doesn't. It says use your favorite colors, which is super cool.
Yeah.
And really nice. But I'm just not that creative. So what looked good on the thing just did not. I don't like it. Anyone else? Black leaves and an orange? No. Mm-mm. Maybe if I just don't use black leaves, maybe I just change those to brown.
Or a dark green, like a darker green.
I was going for like a kind of a darker.
You could get the green that's like the darkest green that leans black, but it's still technically a green.
Maybe. I just think it's so dark.
There's like a green, I think it's like 500 or around there, that's really dark and reads as black in certain contexts, but it is actually green.
Yeah. Maybe even like 3799 would look good. I only stitch in DMC if you didn't know that. And this is Ada. I only stitch on Ada. I don't remember the name of this. It's just like gray 16 count Ada.
It's beautiful.
It's fun. I think I got this at Silver Needle actually.
That gray?
Mm-hmm.
Did you use it for something else?
Yeah. I can't remember what. But I clearly did because I cut it.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember seeing anything that's done. Oh, did you use that for Alice in Wonderland?
Nope.
No.
I have no idea.
Okay. Well,
mystery.
It got gloomy outside all of a sudden.
It did.
I forgot my ring light because we used to keep a ring light over here, but now that I film at home a lot, I forgot to bring it back over here. But it got gloomy like all at once. Okay. So was that your only start?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Do you have any stars?
What you need to understand about the last 2 weeks since we saw each other last is that I've been stitching 500 stitches a day on one whip, and no spoilers, but if you know, you know, and we'll get to there in a minute. So that means that I put almost 6,000 stitches into one whip, and then what I was letting myself do was I had to stitch 500 stitches on that, and then when I finished the 500 stitches, I could stitch 100 stitches on whatever else I wanted of the projects that I kind of picked as things I was trying to finish for the fair or like designated starts or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I started 5 things is what happened.
You know, but that tracks. Like,
yeah.
Because, I mean.
Yeah. But none of them got like that much progress because they all got like 1 or 2 days of that extra time. And I didn't have time to do an extra 100 stitches every day. I only had time to do an extra 100 stitches or so like some days, right? So we're just going to go through them. Not in any particular order because they all got like between 100 and 300 stitches. So there's not like a ton to show on any of them. And so a lot of them I started just because I wanted to have them started so that when I want to work on them, they are started.
Yeah, I get that.
So this is a Snack-a-Lantern by Boomerang Stitches.
That's the cutest pattern.
I bought this pattern in June. I have been threatening to start it in all month, all summer. I've been threatening to start it. I mean, I have mentioned to you guys multiple times that I wanted to start it. I almost started it. I thought about starting it at StitchCon, like in front of her, but I was like, that will embarrass Amity so much. Like, it's not that she's not used to people stitching her patterns and stuff, but if I made a big deal about I brought this pattern just to start it in your presence, she would be like, that is so weird. And she would also be totally embarrassed because she's like a very sweet, humble person who doesn't get.
I mean, but once they're your friends, you're not fangirling. You're just
No.
supporting your friend.
But I know it would make her. It's like I know her well enough to know that I think that would make her uncomfortable if I was like a big deal thing and not like a let's all start it together thing.
Mm-hmm.
So Laura from Stitching by the Shore started her and is hosting a little snack lantern Sal. And Helen D. I found out about it from Helen D. because I was behind on Flosstube, but I saw Helen D. in a room at Midsummer Stitch, and she said she was starting it because Laura was starting it. And I was like, well, I've had the fabric picked out all summer, and I've had that pattern all summer. I'm just going to start it. So I knew I wasn't going to get that far, but like, I just wanted to start it with my like parasocial friends. I mean, I've talked to both of them, but never in real life.
I know, but at this point,
yeah, my stitchy friends.
Your stitchy friends.
So
it's been what, 50 episodes? So
this is on the same fabric that I'm doing Spooky Skyline on. This is just kind of like which I'm about this far along. And I'm going to pick this one back. This is by Monocross. So Alison was like, is this 2 whips? It is. Because I didn't remember where this went. So I just was like, I'll start this over here.
Because, we just sometimes are just flipping it instead of.
This is Nightshade by Bestitch Me. It's 28 count. I love this fabric. It's so pretty. I know I will use every scrap of this for Halloween things probably. Anyway, so it's just 168 stitches, but I just wanted to start it when people that I consider friends who may or may not consider me a friend, we're starting it. So I just needed to start it.
You, I'll do me, okay?
and the reason I started, these colors is because I don't have everything. I'm working on my master set and not every color is accessible, but I also don't want to go find them and put them in the bag because I'm trying to make a master set. Mm-hmm. So these were the colors that were already in my master set. Yeah. So I couldn't do the other orange or the green or whatever. So I just was bobbing around to where I could get to. All right. And that lives in my Halloween black cat bag with my other.
I love that bag.
all of my Halloween animal whips, all 3 of them are in here. So
I bet Valerie likes that bag too now.
She does not like this bag.
Oh, really?
I
thought she would have flipped on that.
Okay, so this bag is by Carrie Sews For You. It's obviously adorable. She's obviously wrong. Mm-hmm. But this was what was holding something, and I was stitching at Mom and Dad's, and I was like, do you like how my whip matches the bag? And she goes, okay.
It does give kindergarten teacher vibes.
And in the best way.
Yeah, but yeah.
All my cutesy Halloween whips go in here. My ones that are like cutesy fun.
Very fun.
So, yeah, no, Valerie will never. She supports it when we give her something that's pretty and done, but she's not.
True.
And she supported it in, like, I was able to go up there during my summer stitch, and she, like, helped me watch my kids so that I could be on it, and that was her idea, and, like, because otherwise I wasn't going to end up being able to be on that much. So she's supportive of us doing it as a hobby, and she's supportive of, like, finished products that are pretty, but
she doesn't understand.
If you want to pull a positive opinion of it from her,
to be fair, I've been stitching for a long time. That's not a new opinion.
No.
It's not you. It's not you.
It's core.
She doesn't get it.
No. I mean, I know I will give her gifts that she loves. But yeah, you can't just be like, do you like my needle minder? She'll just be like, what? And I'm sure you guys have people in your life who are like that too. Who are like not stitching. I do have to say,
I was more impressive before you took up cross stitching
because you were doing bigger things.
No, because I knew how to do it and nobody else did.
Oh,
so once you learned, I was like, Mom would every time I brought it over, she'd be like, I don't know how you do that. I don't know.
Well, she still feels
how do you do that? No, she doesn't. You're like, we both do it all the time now. So you're like,
she just thinks you taught me something hard.
All right. I didn't teach you at all.
Here's my next start. So this is the Blackbird that I had to start, and it's backwards. That I absolutely had to start, and so I had to finish my other one before I was allowed to start this one. This is the top border, but this is the full top border. Not like it doesn't have leaves, but this is the full width of the piece.
Oh, okay.
This is Sunflower House by Blackbird Designs. I'm stitching this on 32 count stream by Fiber Out of Whim. This fabric was a gift from Katie the Peacock Stitcher. And I brought the pattern over because I don't think you've ever seen it.
The color is
that color. The vlog that I did where I went to an LNS, I'll link to it below, where I went to the LNS in Kansas City called Quilter Station, which is like a quilting shop with a good cross stitch section. This pattern was for sale there. It was out of print for a very long time, and then they reprinted it a few years ago, but it's not available. It doesn't seem like you can buy it online right now, but Quilter Station had at least 4 other copies because my daughter picked all of them up and put them all in the basket. And then I was like, well, this is a sign that this is the only thing that we have to buy. But I put the rest of them back. So if you're looking for this pattern, Blackbird Designs did a reprint. This is the reprint. So I don't know why it's not available on 1-3 Stitch, 2-3 Stitch, or on Hoffman right now. But I would imagine it's going to get printed again. But if you really like it and you've been looking for it, somebody commented like that they thought it was back out of print, and I was like, I guess technically maybe it is, but like I bought it at an LNS, so like there are copies out there, but I Googled it and I couldn't find one to buy online. But if you really want it, call Quilter Station and see if they'll sell it to you over the phone in Kansas City. Quilter Station is in Lee Summit, Missouri. And this is so funny. My ex-husband, so Blackbird Designs is based in Olathe, Kansas, and my ex-husband is from Olathe, Kansas.
Oh, yeah, he is.
I know a billion people from Olathe, Kansas. Lived right there. Never once was like into like these like. If I had been collecting Blackbirds during the time when I was at the University of Kansas, I would. If I had just been hoarding Blackbird patterns then,
you would have sold them all when you went to Europe.
That's true. So I love this pattern, but the reason I bought it, aside from the fact that my daughter like weirdly picked it out, it was the only thing she wanted at the store was this pattern. She put it in the basket. She put all of them in the basket. This is sunflowers.
Your daughter is trying to be my favorite.
Yeah.
She totally
So we love sunflowers, but also like our grandmother Kathleen. I decided, I think it's Jan Holder. Jan Holder and Phoebe from Moonshine Stitchery did a sale where they did the same sampler. But one of them was stitching it for their grandmother, or maybe they both were, but I can't remember exactly. But it made me want to do a stitch for each of my our grandmothers, because we have 3. We have our mom's mom, our dad's mom, and then we have a woman who was like a nanny, but basically our grandmother. Well, I have the Artsy Housewife Grace that I'm going to do for her.
Oh, okay.
And I know I'm going to do like one of those maximum cross stitch floral roses for Grandma Katie, because that is what she taught me to needlepoint.
You know what?
That's like that, yeah. But then I never picked one out for Kathleen. And then when Molly put this in my cart, I was like, okay, I'm going to do this for Grandma Kathleen.
That is from our aunt.
That's really pretty. It's not needlepoint.
It looks like
it's chin stitch.
Is it?
Yeah. But that's the kind of design Katie bought.
Yeah.
And I did it when I was like 6 at her house. And I did it in like one sleepover weekend. So I'm going to do something like that, but the grown-up version for her. But I was like, I never had anything for Kathleen. But then obviously her house is a sunflower house. I actually live across the street from a house that looks exactly like this. Yeah. I'll put a picture in with like the sunflower garden and everything. But our grandma Kathleen's house, she had stenciled in sunflowers. You know, when people used to like paint the
top of
the kitchen. Yeah, like you could put in wallpaper, but like
Mom put like wallpaper.
But
line.
Our grandma Kathleen painted sunflowers all around her kitchen, and then also this is what like really got me. After I don't think I realized this in the car, but the first floss, the symbol is a heart, and it's called mulberry.
Oh, really? Oh, that's sweet.
And our grandma Kathleen had a mulberry tree in her front yard, and so we would go over there in the summer and just like eat the mulberry trees from the.
I remember that was where the cousins.
And they were like purple stains everywhere, and we would climb that tree. It's the only tree we would climb and hang up. So people who bought it after our grandmother passed away and we sold it, cut that tree down. But anyway, as far as like, this could not have been more perfect. It was a sign that I was supposed to have it, that Molly picked it out, and she's got Grandma Kathleen's hair. Not texturally, but like.
It's the same haircut.
We call her like, yeah.
She's adorable.
So anyway, so I'm doing this for Kathleen. So I'm going to change the initials to KAH instead of, but even that is like BKA KAH. That will be like very easy to do. I don't know. I might change the year to her. I might change the year to her birth year instead of her 1936 or 33. But yeah, so I had to start it. Where did the pattern go?
Oh, in case you're wondering, that is also from our grandmother.
It's from her house.
From Grandma Kathleen.
So Where did I put it though?
What?
The whip.
I have it.
Oh, okay. Anyway, the fabric that it's on is like Friendship by R&R on it's called for on a 28 count. So this is a little darker and bluer, but I think it'll still work.
Yeah, it'll be good.
And one of you guys, Judy, who I'll mention again in Stitchy Kindness, sent me a 123 Stitch gift card for my birthday. And some of the things that hopped in my cart the second that I got that, like literally I got the email and I was like, oh, open 123 Stitch. Because I really wanted to get the call for flosses because Mulberry, like obviously I have to stitch with the call for. So these are the call for flosses, but I just got them in the mail on Friday or Saturday, so I haven't even like dug a ring out for them. But look how pretty this palette is.
So pretty.
But the only blue in it is like, they were sold out of the one blue, so this blue seems like a really good substitute, but that's going to show up on there. It's so much darker. Oh. Yeah. So, and all these other colors will be good. And then this is the Mulberry.
I remember them blacker than that.
No, this is what the juice looks like when you, it's not what the berries look like, but when you squish it out, the juice that's left staining in the cement is this color. Yeah. Maybe a little purplier, but I couldn't believe, it all felt like, I'm not religious, but like we were raised Catholic, but I'm not religious, but I do listen when things are like, do it. So I'm like, okay. And then, right now it's living in this bag because it's like sunshiny and also like, I wanted to start it, but I thought about, should I wait till next year on her birthday? Well, like that's next summer. I want to start it before then. And right now there are sunflowers everywhere and I'm spending half of my day looking out of a window of a house that looks exactly like this. So it just felt like I needed to go ahead and get started. I don't know how much I'll really stitch on it right now, but I just really wanted to spend a little bit of time on it. So that's start number 2.
Very nostalgic stitcher.
That's again, I don't believe in horoscopes, but my horoscopes are always, but like everything they say about Cancer is me.
But you don't believe?
But I don't believe in it. And I think it's not... Actually, our cousin William said that too. He said, astrology is something that is absolutely not true, except that it's always right. And that's exactly how I feel.
Oh, he's a Capricorn though, so.
And he's the most Capricorn. We found out Allison's a double Capricorn. She never looks up her whatever.
I still do not know what that means.
Well, just look at your personality.
It means that's nonsense to me. Those words are crazy.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll just do the other start that lives in this bag because if you watch that video, the other thing that I kitted up when I was at Quilter Station was I got the flosses for Summer's Day by Jed X Stitch, which was the exclusive, one of the exclusives at Midsummer Stitch. And I went ahead and started that. I'm doing it on 36 count Murmur by Pictureless Plus. So I'm doing it 1/2. I didn't try to do it 2/2. Pictureless Plus is a little bit tight, but one of the other starts that I have is on 36 count Pictureless Plus, and I did try it 2/2, and it was hell on earth, so we won't be doing that. But it's so pretty. I did a left center start. I will start where it maximizes fabric before where I'm comfortable. And so a left center start maximized how much of this fabric was going to be left over because I wasn't going to have any left over this direction. But it maximizes how much I get this direction. So that's why I did that.
I still would have started in the top corner though.
No, because I wanted it to be equal on the top and the bottom margins to be equal.
Okay.
So that's, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was stitching this on, I only stitched this for 2 days. This is about 300 stitches. And so it's the call for flosses and, no, they're all call for. One of them, I thought one of them was out, but no. So they're all call for flosses, and I started this when our sister was watching Gilded Age. And so the first night that I stitched it, I watched like the new Gilded Age, and she was like, well, let's go watch since you've never seen it, let's watch the first one. That got me hooked. So also this feels like a Gilded Age. Like, and now I've seen every single episode of the show. I'm like fully caught up. Very excited about tonight's episode, but because we film on Sundays. But anyway, I love it. I looked for Dolomite. They didn't have it, which was a call for, and they by the end of that vlog, if you watch that vlog and I'm saying like, I'm like stressed putting in fabric back onto hooks, that's because I was trying to find the perfect pink and I couldn't find it. And I just ended up going with this, which is like a very pale peachy color, but I think works because the palette's so colorful. The palette will just end up being a little more bright on mine because it's a little bit paler, but it's like a peachy orange with cat hair on it. When did Frankie even get to this?
You put it on the
Couch.
chair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's everywhere. Sorry.
So this is the bag of things that Quilter Station spiritually, my spiritual inheritance from Quilter Station, and also this is I started it with the hoop that Rebecca that you sent to me as a gift because I had taken it up to Kansas City to show as Stitchy Kindness in that Flosstube episode, and so it was there and it all felt like fate. And this bag is by Thread Lady 99. And isn't it like a bright, summery? Oh, yeah. You guys, I used to use this bag like for almost every project. You guys people who've watched a long time have seen that bag a million times. So I let it out of rotation for a while because I was just like, I use this too much. But now it's back. Okay, so that is 4 starts. So we have 1 left. This is the most recent start. I started this at 11 o'clock last night. This is Southern Gothic Sampler by the House of Cam, who is Cam the Stitcher on Flosstube. And if you watched our Make It Murder video, I won't go back into all of it.
Color.
Oh, the pink that's right here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine.
Can you see that?
Yeah, because it's going to be surrounded by green eventually, like teal and...
Okay.
It's the front door of the house. Oh, okay. It's not a color that like...
I was like, it's going to ghost.
It's going to ghost,
But not.
But not in the long hair. I'll show you. You guys are seeing it, but I'll just show you. It's like right there.
Okay, yeah.
It's surrounded by.
Oh, it even has
that pink color.
Steps.
Yeah, that pink color never touches the fabric. I'm doing it 1/2 on 36 count Cyprian by Pictureless Plus, which was also a gift from Katie the Peacock Stitcher. I did try to do this 2/2. It was a horrible experience. I quit after 1 stitch.
What is it?
36 count, but it's Pictureless Plus, so it's like more like a 38.
Oh, I didn't know.
It's pretty tight. It's like a bronzy, coppery brown.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
It's more brown than the called for fabric, but I had it stashed and I just was like, you know what, I'm doing this. But anyway, I'm doing this for my murder wall, and since I just put out a video, we just put out a video explaining the Make It Murder style for this year, and then I also went into detail on this whip as to like how it fits into my murder plans. I'm not gonna do that to you because if you care, you watched it, and if you don't care, then you definitely don't need to watch both of them.
Yeah, for real.
See me say it twice. But I really like it, and I started it while I was listening to Sharp Objects on Libby because this is a Sharp Objects inspired sampler. And yeah, I just basically was like, I have to have this for my murder wall immediately. And I had this fabric and stash, and I had always thought to myself, I don't know what I'm ever going to stitch on that, but it's very pretty. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's exactly what like I've been holding. Because I also had a fabric that was closer to the call for color. I had hibiscus, but I had a 28 count, and I didn't really want to do it in 28 count. So this is perfect.
I like this color fabric a lot.
I think it's pretty.
It's going to be really pretty on your wall.
Yeah, and I started it in the bottom center because I didn't want to start with the white. I couldn't find the white anyway, and I wanted to maximize how much of the fabric is left over. So I could have started at the top or in the top middle or the bottom middle, but I didn't have the white, so I had to start at the bottom middle. But yeah, I think it's going to be...
That's going to be really cool.
Very pretty and perfect for the murder wall.
Absolutely.
And again, we went into it at length, but it lives in my murder... This is from Jasmine Custom Bags, but this is Wednesday out in fabric, but this is all my murder whips going here. Oh, and I'm stitching it with a 5-inch princess hoop. That tape is mine, not inherited from the previous owner.
Good. You had that on, do you still have that somewhere? The hoop with
no, that's this one. I fixed it, yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Thank God.
Alright, so those are my starts. All 5 of them.
Yeah.
I think this fell on the floor. I talked about that I started the needle book from Sweet Summer Come Again, but I don't think I actually showed it. So anyway, this is my very small start on that. So this is the 5th start if you were counting, and I said I had 5 starts and then I showed 4. This is number 5. I started it Friday night. I have about 100 stitches in it, and I'll finish it next year. Yeah. Allison, do you have any whips?
I do have some whips, yes. So glad you asked. This is, I'm going to start with mine because I started with yours and now I'm going to go on to mine. Sort of. Not
Wait
really.
a minute. Well, you said there was an error in this. Did you figure out where it is?
Yeah, I only had to go back down here like 2 stitches.
Because I
fix it.
think also this G is 1 line too high.
No, it isn't. It might be.
And the H is 1 line too high. But you could probably fix it just by changing the letters.
I absolutely don't care.
Oh, okay. Well, then just do your next one off the top.
Okay.
Because that's what I thought was the error when you were talking about.
No, I did the H weird.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even see that I messed up the other one.
Well,
Because I absolutely don't care.
You could just put one more thing down here and then make that 3. And it would go far enough down no one would know.
I'm going to recount because I think that's how the pattern did.
Oh, okay. That's also possible.
Mm-hmm. So this is a sampler that I am kind of cobbling together from this book. Brenda Keyes. It's Reader's Digest. I love Reader's Digest. So, and recently found out they have a blind partnership where they give money to causes that help the blind.
Oh, that's cool.
It's wonderful. So, I have picked a alphabet from this book that I really like. I do not have a plan. Like I don't know what's going where yet. But I loved this like little strawberry border. I haven't actually gone that far. Like I only went that far because I don't know. Like I think this is as far as I'm gonna go. But I really don't know because
you gotta do the whole alphabet.
I can do whatever I want.
So how far are you gonna take the alphabet? Like are you gonna read the alphabet all the way over here?
I have not decided. But even if I don't, I think it's fine to be like, it ends here and then starts again.
Yeah.
Totally sampler appropriate.
So at the end it's just going to look crazy because it's just going to be whatever you stuck in.
Apropos, yes. So there are many things in here. That's from this one. This is the sampler I plucked that from.
I really
like this.
I feel like I just saw somebody on Facebook had just stitched that or something.
Really? I love the little bunnies. But there's a whole thing of crowns.
Yeah, this is Brenda. I think I just saw somebody stitch Brenda Keyes Bread House Sampler, but it might not be what it's called.
Well, it's really gorgeous.
All those little bunnies.
Mm-hmm. But see how it ends there and it starts back up? So totally cool.
This is so pretty.
Thanks. I stitched in all DMC. This is the 14 count Ada that I tea-dyed. I hate it. It's really stretchy. And I think that's because I've been working on it so long. Like, I keep cutting it off because it was really big. So I've used this same thing like 5 times. But I'm going to throw it away if I have extra. This is stupid. It won't, in the hoop, like, it does not stretch enough so that you're always constantly, like, pushing it in.
Mm-hmm.
Crap. So it's not my favorite.
It's pretty. Your colors are pretty, too.
Thank you. I'll show you my palette.
Oh, yeah. Allison just picked a palette and it's just been going.
Yeah, I picked my own colors. Nope. Wrong bag. That's weird. I have no idea. They're in the wrong bag.
Oh, you forgot to show your bag for the Rocky Mountain National Park.
Oh, yeah. I'll do it in a second. Here. This is my color palette, except I just, like, used the last strand of this blue. And that's just because I didn't pull a lot. I was still like, maybe I won't like them. So I only pulled a little bit of each color. Palette, yeah. But I like it. So all these little...
And you haven't stitched with that green yet, have you?
No, not yet. I'm putting the gold and the strawberries.
So pretty.
And then I was thinking crowns for this green.
I like that.
I like it too.
Maybe a bird.
It's going to be awesome.
Ooh, that weird tree.
Maybe.
Maybe.
There are so many options. Bunnies in gold, like, that's cool.
It's really pretty.
Yeah. I'm very excited about this. It's the one that I pick up for fun now, and then I have to put down because I'm like, no. Focus on your full coverage. Those are taking you forever. And so I make myself put it down. But I started it the other week, a couple weeks ago. We filmed. I showed that last time, right? I think it was a new start in the first.
Maybe. And I know you showed it in our vlog from when we went to Prairie Moon.
Oh, that might be.
You were stitching on it there too, I think.
It might be a start. I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows? I started it sometime, and no date added.
This is a finish.
This is sort of a finish.
It's not an FFO, but it is a finish. There's no more stitches that need to go in.
Okay, so if you don't know, I use canvas bags for all of my whips, and sometimes I do it before I start the project. Sometimes I do it after, in between. It doesn't really matter. I stitch something from the piece on it, and it's kind of like a memory of what I've been stitching. And so before, I did not know what I was going to do for a full coverage one because I haven't done that yet. So I did a tiny, it's a tiny whip. Like, that's what it's supposed to look like. It's a tiny whip in the shape of a bobbin.
That's so cute.
I am so cute.
But it just needs to be.
However, yeah, I lost my tweezers, and so I can't get the waist fabric.
And I brought tweezers over from my.
I've got plastic.
Yeah, I couldn't find my real tweezers, and the tweezers I had were plastic they were from my first aid kit. So
yeah. So I cannot find those. I did look everywhere. I gotta buy some more, and that one is done. But how cute is that?
It's very cute.
It just totally looks exactly like it has for a year.
So what whips are these from?
That one is the Christmas.
The red Christmas?
The red Christmas one I have. That one is Tiny Modernist, Yule Goddess.
Oh, cool. Which I'm going to start in December.
Okay.
I keep looking at it and being like, am I really going to start this? It's huge. And then be like, yeah, I want to start it.
Did you watch
I have the fabric for it.
the Winter Stitchers Wip Parade?
Yeah, it was the best thing I've ever seen.
It was wonderful, and I am so upset that he hates Queen Bee.
Okay,
because
back it up.
What?
Okay, so Andrew the Runner Stitcher had a really good idea.
That's not okay.
To do a whip parade with his boyfriend.
Andrew.
They're both named Andrew. So but it wasn't just so I've seen other people do whip parades with their partner. I think Enfys, I can't remember their channel name. Is Enfys on Instagram is the Instagram handle, but the channel name is something different. I will link below. Also did one with their partner. So it's not like nobody's ever done that. But what was really funny about this one was that he had his boyfriend tier rank them by what he liked. And so it became a real battle of okay, but where's this going to go in our house? But what's this color situation?
Mm-hmm.
What's happening with this seasonality?
This thing is either without hurting any feelings, because I would have been like, Jared, you don't know what you're looking at.
I think that first of all, Andrew, you know what you're getting into if you know. If you know the personality of your partner and you're like, oh, they're very opinionated. Yeah. They're gonna have opinions.
Yeah.
So I feel like he knew what he was getting into, but there was a moment where I was like, oh, Andrew, I want to give you a hug.
Well, just some of his choices. I'm sorry, but he's not familiar with the craft, and so I don't know if he was necessarily qualified to say Queen Bee was not.
Well, he stitches. He just doesn't stitch to the level that Andrew is.
Then what the heck?
So, but what I liked is I guessed a couple of the top 5.
Oh, you did?
Because I know Andrew's whips well enough, and at Stitch kind of stuff I saw him stitching a couple. I had an idea of where things might go, and then also, but number one. First of all,
go watch it.
I was so happy. But we won't spoil it. I was so
watch it.
Number one made me delighted.
And me too.
Because it is a pattern I have in stash, and I'm doing another pattern by that designer. And when that one's done, I have a few others. But that one is something that I've been waiting to do. So anyway, I'll make it below.
Not terrible taste, but come on.
But
hit or miss at the very.
It was really
hit or miss.
I almost texted you to be like, you should watch this because I don't know how much Flosstube you're watching, but. So I didn't even know you watched that.
Just a little bit every day.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit every single day of my life.
It's fine.
All right, what's your next whip?
Okay, my next whip is Oklahoma Santa. Oklahoma. Oh, that's a Stitch.
Sooner Santa.
This is Oklahoma Sooner Santa. And he has a face. I've been waiting so long for this to look like anything but.
He's looking really, really good.
So.
Unfortunately, he looks amazing, and now you have to finish it.
And I will.
This is by an unknown designer.
If I could figure out how to rechart it,
I
would love that.
The fact that those curls in the hair are made by shading is so good. He looks so good.
It does take forever.
No, he looks amazing.
But if you've seen some of the ones I've done, I know how to do 80 shades of gray. Not 50, but 80.
Allison, he looks too good. Are you going to try to finish him by Christmas?
That is, like, not going to happen. But he's one of the 4 bags that I'm stitching on.
That you're allowed to stitch out of right now?
That I've put, okay, so I'm whipping down because it stresses me out. Did I say this in this video? We've talked about this several times.
You said it on today's, on the Stitch
On the
Together with the membership Zoom.
Okay.
Oh,
you
you told the people on the Zoom today.
I have been doing a lot of stitchy stuff today, haven't I?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I came over because the membership Zoom, anybody can join. I'll put a link to the description. Anybody can join and be a member, and it's just a Sunday. We get together at 12 Central and stitch. Not everybody comes every week. Some people can only come like once a month or whatever. But it's really fun. And today I did it over here because we were going to film, and so Allison got to be on it. Mm-hmm. I should just have you send you the link every week and tell you if you want to hop on, you can hop on. Because people would love if you were on it.
Yeah.
Because you haven't been on one before, but it's very chill. That's all it is.
Yeah, it was really fun. I enjoyed it.
So you told them about.
Okay, so the plan is I'm whipping down because I have like 13. I might have 14 now that I started the Liz Mathews one. So I have like 13, 14 whips. But I have a large number of full coverage ones. This one, the one I'm about to show you, and then 3 that are in the box they're in line. So I have a lot of full coverage to get through. So what I've done is I've got 4 bags, and I'm gonna have to finish a bag before I can pull another bag out.
That's good.
And hopefully she's not
even finished one, start one. It's finish one whip before I'm allowed to pull out another whip.
Yes. But I'll be maybe starting one for Make It Murder.
Yeah, I don't feel like that counts because like even next year when I'm gonna do finish 3, start 1, Make It Murder doesn't count because it's like the SAL that we host, that we tell people we're hosting, and the goal
is 1 month.
And the goal is a small start and finish. Not you don't have to do if you can do whatever you want. We tend to pick smaller ones to start and finish because we have to be finished by the end of the SAL.
Right.
Or the SAL takes.
Well, we don't have to. We're not super reliable.
Well, last year I just wasn't finished, so I just kept pushing it out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But this is looking amazing.
Thank you. So I used the Easy Count.
Look at the needle minder she made.
Oh yeah, that's the needle minder I made.
I'll link to our how to make needle minders video below, which quietly somebody watches every day.
Oh, that's nice.
Because people are still out there making needle minders.
Nice. I have 3 more.
I need to make some needle minders actually. I bought a cat pen. I gave you one of those pens that I bought at the store in Lawrence, but I bought one I need to.
Yeah, it's in my thing, ready to be turned into a needle minder. But the important part to notice is, see, it's pre-gridded. See? See? You can, like, count off of it. It's like... But it's there and it goes away. The part that it goes away is not as cool. Like, because it's very handy, but sometimes it's like, well, now I can't count off the one above it. But that's okay.
Oh, it goes away because it gets covered up.
It's covered up, yeah.
You are going to wash the grids off, though, when you're done, because this is not full coverage. Like, you're going to have a margin.
I'm going to make it full coverage.
What?
I'm going to make it full coverage.
Allison.
I'm thinking of turning it into a stocking for Jared. Wouldn't that be cool? Is that crazy?
I want to cry for you.
I don't mind. But, again, I have to finish what I started.
Would be a cute stocking.
Wouldn't that be perfect for him? My husband is a major, major sports guy, especially OU.
So what, it would just be like a little... He's just a little too wide for that to be...
You think so?
To work on this fabric. I think you should frame it, and I think you should not stitch it full coverage, because it will go away.
I'm going to stitch full coverage.
Well, okay, why don't you finish him as charted. Wash the grid lines away. And then fill it in, because you're only going to fill it in with one color, right? So wash the grid lines away. Take a beat. Let it dry. See if you like it before you make it full coverage. Because you can frame him with just white around it.
I already know myself because I did that with the skull and with Marshall's detective painting I did. Detective cross stitch I did. I did like 10 skeins of 906 because the background had to be blue. It just had to.
This is going to be Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That is like 4,000 stitches on each quadrant of his body to get him to go to a...
I still think a stocking would be really cool.
I don't think you have enough fabric to do this stocking. Because you need to have enough, you need to have a 1/2 inch sewing allowance, right? Seam allowance. So then you're just not going to have a very big stocking, but he's going to be super wide.
What if I didn't do the stuff by his feet? There's like toys and stuff by his feet. Yeah. I can cut that part out and just do his legs.
Okay, just keep working on it, and then 3 months when you're actually ready,
no.
Guys, tell her no.
Yo, I am super stubborn, and you know that. So I don't even know why we're having this conversation.
Why do you say that you don't know what Capricorns are?
I don't even know what that means. You have assigned me a personality based on stars.
I didn't do it. Call William.
You're holding me to...
Call William and be like, so William, tell me about myself. And he'll tell you everything you need to know. Unfortunately, I didn't pick it. But I'm a Cancer Sun Pisces Moon, and I cry every day.
You do.
And that's what Cancers do and Pisces do because they're water signs.
Okay.
And it's like, is it mental illness or is it astrology? I don't know. It can be both.
I was going to say, I'm both.
Right.
It's fine.
So please do not do that full coverage. It will look beautiful.
I already know I'm going to, and you're going to have to deal with it.
What color is it going to be?
I haven't decided yet because if I make it into a stocking, like a Christmas red, would be really cool.
But I support making it full coverage if you make it into a stocking, but I don't think the dimensions will work based on how wide he is. I think you'd have, because I think you'd have a really wide body, and so you wouldn't have enough room for the toe.
You were going that way. It goes that way, right? Yeah.
They can go either. They just all have to go the same. But even if that...
If there's more space on this side.
Maybe. Why don't you just throw that away and start over completely and redo it completely on Christmas red and don't make it stocking.
You would have to rechart it for me because I'm not starting over with that really terrible...
I honestly want you to just throw it away. It looks really good. But if it's stitched 10,000 white stitches or red stitches or something around it, or throw it away right now, I would rather you throw it away right now. It's amazing.
You're insane.
You're assigning yourself, like, you could stitch 10 tiny modernists, or you could just fill in the background of that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't need it. And it's not charted as such.
But that's what I do. I've done it at least twice, maybe 3 times.
I showed you guys the Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Now, I think
I've done it 3 times.
I think the background on that matters because it also has that ombre. Yeah. But also, I did show you guys. That's the level we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and that was
that
was small.
Way bigger than that.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about 20,000 red stitches.
Dude, the last one I did that for was white stitches.
I did like physically ill.
30,000 extra white stitches.
There's a reason I chart things this size mostly, and like 8x10 is like the maximum size that I chart. Because I just...
I'm tempted to go get the skull and show.
Okay, go get it.
I'm going to. Y'all don't think I'm stubborn as hell? Here we go.
Okay. We're talking about, so on some things, right, she'll do it because she didn't know you could get blue fabric, whatever. But the fabric was already white. That's true. The fabric was already white. Sometimes you can take the stitcher off of a full coverage, but you can't take the full coverage off the stitcher. Oh, there's also a piece she did for me when I was pregnant that she never gave me because she didn't like it, that she stitched, and she made it full coverage when it wasn't full coverage. Still didn't like it. Stitched it again, still didn't like it, threw it away. I never got to see it.
No.
And she didn't
Why show you something that didn't work? It was ugly. Yeah, that's not fabric. That's white stitches.
And it's like, is that gray in there or is that dust?
No, it's gray.
So it's like occasionally gray specked? Because it was charted off of a picture that wasn't pure white, so it has...
Yeah, I just went for it.
The occasion... Well, wait a minute.
Oh, that might be dust.
I think it's dust.
I don't like to have the...
Because it looks like it's on a Rustico, but it actually just needs to be, like, lint rolled.
Yeah. I don't like putting glass on them.
Yeah.
Like, I've been told horror stories about the fact that they mold.
I think it's one of those things where, like, different people have different thoughts, and there's pluses and minuses to both, so you might as well just do what you like or what your budget can allow. Like, I would love to put conservation glass on some of my pieces, but I can't really afford it, so I'm just not going to.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I will do it, Stephanie.
This is 3 times bigger than this.
No, if I make it just around his body.
I think you should finish him off. Let's put him in a little oval frame, stitch around him if you must, but just go to like here and then move on. That pattern is nuts.
It really sucks.
You don't even enjoy the pattern. I mean, I know the fill-in afterwards is just fill-in and it's not.
Mm-hmm.
But
yes, it's dirty. Get over it.
Well, no, it's just this one piece I tried to get off, but it's not coming. It's really beautiful though.
Oh, but see, this is when I did the gridded lines.
Yeah,
I'm really your vineyard is gonna look like that.
That's okay. It's just a model. It's not like
they're not supposed to be striped.
Yeah, when the way that she grids it herself,
you're about to see
it causes some lines that the gridded fabric doesn't cover. But look, I mean, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But I think it would be just as beautiful if you just saw the white underneath it.
I don't think so. It was enough for me to say nope.
But at that point, had you ever really even seen cross stitch that wasn't full coverage?
No.
Yeah. But now you know, like, there's actually tons of designs out there that are full coverage in the design, and then go on to, and then it transitions to a linen or an Ada.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Beautiful. I mean, I don't hate it.
I think it's worth it.
Feel bad. I don't think it's.
I think it's worth it.
I mean, I think you're trading off 2 or 3 other whips of things you would love just as much to fill in red stitches. Because at the time
I just think you're wrong.
I mean,
I just think you're wrong.
Can't take the full coverage out of the stitcher,
right? We'll find out. Stay tuned. Okay, so my last one? Yeah, my last one. My last whip is In the Vineyard by Stephanie Craig.
Yeah, this is also not released, so just,
So you cannot have it, it's mine.
It will get released eventually.
If I ever finish it, that's just it.
Well, this sizes, I won't release them without having a model because it's just, they can get too, like, you need to know that it works from like 4 feet away, that like, because otherwise it's so little, you're taking it down to so little of a space that if it's too blurry, it's too blurry. Like, I need to know, you can tell that it's
fully stitched. I did a full coverage that looks like
whereas this size, I know the colors are going to look good and stuff when it's that big, and it's more about just making sure that everything is like, that I don't have any colors that have like 4 stitches in them and stuff. And I know that Heaven Earth Designs and bigger ones do that, but I just don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks so good.
It's starting to look really good. I think I'm at like 48%, so we're getting there.
It's really pretty.
We are getting there. And
it looks like a Monet or Renoir.
Yep. Very pretty.
I love it. It's from a place in Portugal. Portugal is my favorite.
But it's going to have the lines because
okay.
I started it when I didn't know there was easy grid fabric. I hated grading fabric so much.
It's the last time you ever do it.
Ever. Well, if I was going to restart something, it would be this one and do it on pre-gridded fabric.
You can do that. There's no time limit.
Actually, I pulled it out yesterday. Jared said, "Is that you're something like a model stitch?" And I said, "No, it's for her birthday." And he goes, "Which birthday?" It's like, I didn't tell her which one. It doesn't matter.
A birthday.
She'll get it.
A future and a past birthday.
She'll get it.
All the birthdays.
Don't be in a rush.
Yay. So you're doing a lot of full coverage this year right now.
That's what I'm saying. I have so many.
So all those little baby starts of like 100 to 300 stitches were because I spent 500 stitches a day on Black and Sky by the Primitive Needle. I'm trying to get this done by August 22nd. I am on pace to do that. I did take off Friday night. I took off to finish Sweet Summer Come Again and start the other piece of it.
Mm-hmm.
But every other day since I saw you guys, I've stitched on this 500 stitches before I've allowed myself to stitch on anything else. There was a couple days where I didn't get to 500 stitches, so I didn't get to move on. A couple days where I only got 500 stitches, but I am on pace. I have 9,000 stitches left. I am on pace to finish it I need to finish. We need to take it to the fair the 23rd or the 24th. That will depend on our schedule. So I want to have it done by the 22nd so that I can frame it on the 22nd. I guess really I need to have it done by the 21st so I can frame it on the 22nd because it's going to take like hours of ironing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but even still, today's the 3rd, and I have 18 days of stitching left on it if I keep doing 500 stitches a day, and that includes today.
Okay.
So that means I would finish it on the 20th. So
keep going.
So I just got to do 500 stitches a day and not make a huge mistake that requires me to like stop.
That's the nerve-wracking.
So since you guys saw last, I did this entire block. I had like 20 stitches in this block started. I did this entire block. I love it. There are mistakes. It's not that I'm not like leaving mistakes. There are mistakes. This tomb is like 1 stitch too wide. Not tomb, gravestone. It's 1 stitch too wide, so I ended up having to make it taller so that it didn't end kind of weirdly, and then I changed the letters, the numbers slightly to make up for that. Little things like that, or like yeah, that might be the only mistake that I know of so far. I'm doing it with a color and cotton conversion that I did in the store. I am loving it. I think the variegation in some of the places is looking so good, but I'm especially obsessed with how the suns, these orange suns, the variegation in them, and then also the variegation in the black, I'm really liking. I have gone through 3 full 8-yard skeins of black. Now, some of that did get ripped out, and I need a little bit extra because I have to do extra border. But not that much of it that's getting ripped out is black because like I hadn't done like the thick black border at the bottom. But yeah, I have fully used 3. I only have 1 skein of the black left, and then I have another. I know I'm going to need another partial, but it's in another kit. So when this is done, I have to go dig that out. And then I've used this darkest green that's in this headstone. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's the right green. I needed 3 skeins of that for this. I fully used 1 skein of it and half of another. So when Sarah from I Swear I'm Stitching was stitching this, she's like, I'm so sick of this green. And I was like, doesn't seem like there's that much green. Like, what's going on? I'm not sick of this green, but I fully understand what she meant by that because like it's one thing to go through a lot of black. It's a weird thing to go through a skein and a half of a green and still know you have at least like another full skein left to do. So yeah, so I finished this block. I would have finished this block by today, but I took Friday off. So all I have left is the fill-in in this stone. I have to finish going around. I have 1 more, there are 9 of these sun rays. I have 1 more to do over here, and then they're all outlined in green. Some of them still need to be outlined. I have to do the green of the eyes, and then I need to bring the border across. But that, I mean, like, I think I'll finish today or tomorrow this block. Then I got to go into this block, and this block is like a samplery block. And this block is by far the one that has the most Jed stitching in it, so I'm glad that one's behind me. Ripping out this border up here sucked, and it will suck to redo it. And then also there was like a funny, cool design in the side of this box. Like so much stitching got ripped out of this box. Like it took me 3 hours to frog, and I have the same amount of left to frog, but it's not as thick because it's not this, it's this, right? And I have more more triangles. I did make 1 mistake, which is I snagged the fabric 1 time when I was frogging. So my friend Hillary suggested I put fray check on it. That might help. I think it's not going to be stitched over, but it is going to be within the bounds of the frame probably. So I probably want to do something just to make sure that it doesn't pull weird. But other than that, I mean, it's 6,000 stitches in 2 weeks. It's like
great.
Whew. And there were days where I put 800 stitches in it. So, and I don't know how many stitches I did today because I stitched on this during our membership Zoom, but I've already put in a couple hundred, maybe 150 today. because it was all, I only stitched like 100 stitches an hour, but it was all fill-in, so between 100 and 150 probably.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just love this piece so much. I can't wait till it's done. When I finish it, it will be the biggest thing I stitch count-wise, and actually area-wise too, that I'll have finished. Because my two biggest ones so far are both are between like 12 and 15,000. So I just think it's so good. It's on 32 count, 2 inches pair by Lakeside Linen, which is the called for linen really color, pretty. But not the call for count's 40, and I'm doing it on 32. And this is the palette. I think there's still one color that I haven't used. Yeah, I haven't used this Honey Amber.
Oh, that's really pretty.
The orange in the suns that I just love is Oh My Gourd. And I think I'm going to have a nice chunk of it left for Halloween stitching at some point, especially if it's on like 36 count and it's one stranded or whatever. I could do a lot with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this palette's so pretty. And I mean, and I'll have this orange left over. There's not much of this left, so. I'll have some, but it is funny because this palette, this ring was so full when I bought it, and we're really getting down there. It lives in this Golden Familiars Project Keeper. She calls them Stitch and Go cases. And I have all my other Primitive Needle stuff in here. And one of the Stitchy Kindnesses, when I talked about, like, one of you guys, Judy, gave me a gift card for my birthday. And then, like, so one of the other things that I bought with it was I kitted up Hallowed game board. The game board from the Primitive Needle, that is Halloween. I'm going to, you should do it, well, you're not going to, but Rebecca from Beck Stitches Everything and I are going to start it on August 24th because Black and Sky will be done. Mm-hmm. So I can start it. And so I got, it's called for in black coffee and fallen leaves, which is so pretty. And I was able to get not the call for fabric. The call for fabric is unavailable. But I got, I'm going to do it on 36 count doubloon.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
So.
That'd be cool.
This is how you know Mama's on a budget buying with gift cards is I'm not getting full fat quarters to have left over. I'm getting like exactly the size that I need. Mm-hmm. But Judy, again, thank you. I was able to just get like some different little pieces for things and stuff. It was so nice. So, and then the other things on here you guys have already seen. But I have the Hornbook Angel. I have had the Hornbook Angel kitted up in here too to do. So and I'm also doing any high stops. So this is just like my little Primitive Needle workshop. And I have to finish one of them because I have so many of them I want to do. I want to do like half of them. Tara Sullivan showed her finish of Halloween last night on her video. And that one's really good. And that was not one I thought I wanted to do. I just liked it, but then I saw her finish it and I was like, oh, that's really good. I think I do want to do it eventually. Yeah. So I just got to get finishes so that I'm allowed to start them all. Mm-hmm. Not that I really am like that, but anyway. My little Primitive Needle. Oh, I didn't put the WIP back in it. Oh, but look at the variegation in this tree. I know you don't you like DMC so much, but I just love the variegation in the.
It's not that I don't think it's pretty.
It's just not.
It's just not. Yeah, it's not enough of a change for me.
I think it's so pretty on this, but and I will post the conversion that I did probably after I've gotten all the colors in and I can see that they all work well together because the two I think I haven't done are two of the more bolder of them. I only have one other WIP, and that's Twilight Moon by Tiny Modernist. And I only did about 300 stitches because I did 2 nights when I had gotten those stitches done. I would like to enter this in the State Fair too, so this is what I'm pulling out to try to get done. I only have like 1,000 stitches left in it.
It's so cute.
I'm doing it on the Call For fabric. It's like a gray blue from Zweigart 32 count. I'm doing it with the Call For Redworks Floss Pack, which you can get. Abby Topknot has it. 123 Stitch has it. I don't know where, but it's so pretty, and they're 20-yard skeins. And I want to finish this one too because for the Moth Along, hosted by Jacinta.
Wait a minute, 20-yard skeins?
Yeah.
So aren't they usually 8?
Yeah. Do you know what the Night Garden palette was? Have you been
No.
Okay. So at Market, Night Threadworks came out with a palette of 4 colors, and then like 20 designers designed patterns that use all those same 4 colors. So that you could buy, Kansas City Girl in the Colorado World has done a few of them, so you've seen them, you just probably didn't know what
I didn't know there were
yeah.
20
So that way you can do like 4 or 5 or 6 of the patterns, especially depending on what fabric you choose, without needing any other, with just that same palette of flosses. So I have this pattern, then I have Kathy Barrick. Etsy was having a sale where you could get $5 off, and so Kathy Barrick's PK's Moth that uses the same flosses, I wanted to do that for the Moth Along. And I was able to apply the Etsy coupon, so it was only $3. So I'm going to start that on August 20th with Jacinta and Rosanna from Bright and Dusty are hosting the Moth Along. So I want to finish this so I can start the Moth Along one.
Nice.
And then I also have the Romy's Creation one, which I also really like. And then once I finish those 3, then I'm allowed to get something else. I wasn't letting myself get another one because I had the 2 that I needed to stitch, but then with the Moth Along and the coupon making it $3, I was like, okay, I'm just going to do it. That's less than a coffee. But I'm going to start that one next when this one's finished. I toyed around with not putting the face on him, but with it being a nose, I think it looks weird without a face. I think it will look weird without a face. And I have a counting error over here, so I need to stitch it this way and see if I need to pull out this stuff right here. Because it's not that much to pull out if I do. This is what I was stitching during the runner stitchers.
Oh, really? And
I was noticing my counting error because I watched Thistle and Thread, and then I watched the Runner Stitcher, and I noticed counting error, and I just remember being like, I'm watching these delightful videos, but I'm so mad at myself right now. And I don't know, I think the counting error is because maybe the moon is maybe 1 stitch short. So I need to do it this way and see if I can hide it, because it's like such a chaotic center anyway. But Allison said she does want to borrow the pattern when I'm done with it, so it's so pretty. And there's a good DMC conversion on there for people who don't want to do the variegated. Oh, and I started it with Jerica from Daybreak Stitcher, because she started the Sentimental Moon Sal. And so, but she finished hers, so she's done.
Yeah.
But I'm still going.
Well, it's your Sal. You have more motivation.
Oh, yeah. But hers finishes really good. She did it on brown. It's really pretty. Okay, that's all my stitching. Yay. Okay. Plans. You've talked about your plans.
You guys know.
And we talked about our Make It Murder plans. And I'm going to start PK's Moth on the 20th. But I will probably see you guys again in a week. So between now and then, I'm going to work on my full moon sal, because the full moon is August 9th. So I'm doing...
That's really cool.
Moon Phase Bell Pull by Tiny Modernist. And I'm doing it with Megan the Wide-Eyed Stitcher, Jen from Jen's Fiber Web, who just had a new video. And
I haven't seen it yet, but yes.
It came out yesterday. So. And Megan the Wide-Eyed Stitcher had a video out this morning. And then Amy from Amy Loves Toast. So I'm going to be working on that and then plugging away at Black and Sky. Do you have any other plans?
I'm gonna start OKC Thunder.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have a start. So another full coverage.
So do you have to finish one of those before you're allowed to start it, or it's just grandfathered in?
No, because I want to give it to Jared. So.
Okay. Allison is the Oklahoma City Thunder won the championship this year, and Allison has a ton of sports full coverages that she's done for her husband, and she wants to do the Oklahoma City Thunder championship for them. And I charted it for you, and it's really, I think it's gonna look good.
I think so too.
All right. So kindness. So because it was recently my birthday, I ended up with some sweet Stitchy Kindnesses that came in since I filmed last, that came in like around my birthday or right after. So Holly sent me bobbins and some floss drops she likes to help me with my organizing, because I had said that I was like not going to go buy the extra bobbins that I needed till I saw how many I needed. So she sent me a pack of 300 bobbins so that I wouldn't have to do that, which was really sweet. And then she sent some like cardboard floss drops that are similarly shaped to the ones that are my favorites. So she says she uses those all the time. So I'm excited to use those too. So thank you, Holly. And then Judy sent me the gift card you guys have seen. Was put to good use. Audrey from Stitch Bead. She had a destash, and I wanted one of the charts that she was destashing, and she said, I'll just send it to you. And when I got it, it said like happy birthday on it.
Aww.
I'm just going to take out the card that has my address on it. Anyway, but it's one that I had been wanting. So when the first time I went to the Silver Needle, they had cards, like greeting cards made with this pattern on the cover. And I bought some, and in it had like a piece of it is charted on the birthday card. Oh. So I had one in this pattern for 2 years.
Oh, really?
But I just been kind of afraid of Reflatus Wall. Like, do I have the skills needed to do it? And then I've been watching Annie from XO Needle and the Hey XO stitch her Reflatus Walls, and they are so pretty. And I feel like I'm seeing more people stitching them, like where I'm like, okay, my skill levels are higher, and I'm also feel like I'm seeing more people just stitching on them casually as opposed to like undertaking them like it's a chatelaine almost. Mm-hmm. And so that got me really inspired. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, I want it. And then she sent it to me as a birthday present. Mm-hmm. I absolutely love it. I was seriously considering starting it in September, but I just have so much else going on. I'm not going to start it for Sampler September this year, but I am going to start it at some point. These are so crazy. This is G. Legere 1898. I mean, it's so crazy to be, and this is from 2015. This is an old chart, but it's still in print. You can still get it. So that was a Stitchy Kindness. And then, I started one other thing that's a model for someone that I can't show you guys. That's secret stitching that I also have to do. So that's also in plans. I have to keep working, but I can't show you to you guys. So it's not exciting for you guys in any way. Oh, Brenda, who we met at our Stitchy Day. Mm-hmm. I met up with her on Monday because she cleared out a ton of vintage charts and books and magazines for me to destash. And then I have more fabric from the Ali Z destash that I forgot to list. And I have some of my own fabric that I need to list because I bought a new cut for my chatelaine. So I'm going to destash the cut that I had bought. I decided I don't want to do it on gray. I want to do it on pink. Mm-hmm. So I got to destash the gray one that I bought because I don't need it and I don't want to hold on to it. So, I need to do a destash pretty soon between all of that stuff. There's enough stuff now to do another video. It's really just a matter of like childcare. So, but Brenda, thank you. I don't know if Brenda will watch, but thank you so much, Brenda. That was so sweet. And then Karen, who is a mom bot on Instagram, I had said, remember, you probably don't remember, but at the Prairie Moon Primitives, I was looking for a floss that was unavailable on 123 Stitch. And they didn't have it either, but they also didn't even have a place for it, which confused me. So Karen went to her stash and she found it, and then she looked all over to see, and nobody is selling it right now. So maybe there's a dial-out issue or something. Yeah. But it's called for in some older charts. Like the charts that I need this for are like 2014. So walnut, she sent me walnut. So it's going in my Stacey Mash Blackwater Hollow, but then it's also called for in some Blackbird charts. So it will get. Every thread of this will get used up. So thank you so much, Karen. It was really sweet. She she's like, is this what you're looking for? I was like, oh yeah. She's like, oh yeah, no one's has it right now. She's like, and she lives in Norman, so it was here like the next day, basically. Really cool. It was so sweet.
Very nice.
So yeah, so I got a lot of Stitchy Kindnesses this week, in the last 2 weeks. So thank you guys so much. You don't deserve it. Oh, yeah. Oh, and Allison also gave me her ink circles pattern to destash.
Oh, yeah.
That she doesn't need anymore. So that needs to go in the destash. So there's a lot of good stuff that's going to go in that destash pretty soon. Okay. And I just saw it. 123 Stitch doesn't have that pattern anymore.
That one?
Yeah. Oh. It's not out of print. You can buy it as a PDF from their website. But, yeah.
They don't sell the paper chart anymore?
I don't know what the deal is. And there's more stuff like that I'm seeing come up than I would expect. Like randomly things are just not available. Okay, so that was Stitchy Kindness haul. I already showed you guys the stuff I got from 123 Stitch. So thank you again, Judy. And then I went thrifting and I found a princess hoop and some 18 count Ada. But I'm keeping the 18 count Ada. It's white 18 count Ada. It's not that exciting. And I found a princess hoop for $1. And then I was talking about it like the next day at our stitching group, and there was a woman there who's one of our friends, Gina, who had actually said before that she was looking for them. And so I'm going to sell it to her, and it'll basically cover the cost of what I thrifted that day. So it's win-win-win because she gets a really good low price princess hoop, and I bought kids some stuff for the kids, and now it's free. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so that was the first time I've ever bought a princess hoop at a thrift store. And it felt like, I don't know, when I got it, it felt like it wasn't destined to live with me in the way that other ones feel destined to live with me.
I don't have those kinds of feelings.
I know. All right. So if you made it to, okay. Oh, giveaways. I don't remember where we were with giveaways before. And our 2-year anniversary is coming up and we'll do a nice big giveaway for that. So we'll just chill on it, not do this week. If we do another one next week and it's just me, I will figure out where we were at the giveaways. I have giveaways I still need to mail out that are not mailed out. I will get up to date on them when I'm by myself in the quiet of my house and figure out where we are and what if one needs to be drawn and what the next one is. But anyway,
okay.
Then we'll do something fun for our 2-year anniversary. All right. Other thing. Thursday's video is going to be controversial cross-stitch opinions. And if you haven't left one yet and you have one, you want me to say it in the video and respond to it, they'll be anonymous in the video. So you can either DM me privately on Instagram or you can just comment on this video or you can comment on a post. I made a post about it on in the community tab of YouTube to tell me. And I'm going to gather those all together. And then on Thursday, I'm going to record that. I'm probably like 40 or 50.
Oh, really?
But some of them are the same. Like a bunch of people have opinions about cross-stitch backs.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, I bet they do.
So if you have a fun controversial opinion,
you can use mine. It's okay to stitch a background.
Okay. This is my.
I'm the only one who thinks
this is my reaction to that. I mean, no, it's not because of aesthetically. It's literally just because of time commitment wise. It's not the aesthetics. I think aesthetically they look great.
I do think they look great.
But yeah, if you want to leave your controversial opinion in the comments or let me know privately, I'm going to record that on Thursday. That should be a fun video.
Cool, yeah.
I was going to try to get out last week and then I just did not have childcare. So, all right. If you made it to this point in the video, leave a Santa emoji.
Do it.
And tell us if you are background, no background, stocking, frame. Allison won't do anything with that information. I just want to see for myself. That won't affect Allison in any way. But I just want to see where you guys are landing. Am I wrong? Am I the problem?
Wrong. There's no wrong way to do it.
And
I'm right though.
Yeah. So tell us background to background, stocking or frame, and leave a little Santa emoji. So
I'm definitely doing the stocking if there's room.
I just don't. I think there is.
I didn't
room,
think there would. I never considered that there wouldn't be room.
Yeah.
So we'll find out.
I sketched out the stocking area on my kids. Stockings in there a little bit like smaller because the toe is like.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, maybe there is. There's a lot of stocking stitches out there, and I've never completed one. I rarely started them. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you so much.
Bye.